myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.
Hey, you guys on YouTube, we're so excited to have you watching us. Peter, our last week's video had over 4,000 views. I don't know who all y'all watching out there and what makes this so entertaining. It's obviously Peter's good editing. If you notice the videos he's been doing on the editing, it's very cool. We've got music leading in and pictures and links. We're getting pretty cool. He's doing a good job.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, your comments are really appreciated because you have noticed that they're getting a little more professional there. But we're still the same old goofy ball people that we usually are. So I'm back in the yarn department today. We're going to start back here. If you haven't been to our yarn department or cross stitch, we are the bomb. Some of the floss tubers have been shouting out some stuff that happens when they come to our store. So if you're watching our videos and you stop in our store, be sure and say hello and, you know, acknowledge that you've seen our YouTube videos because we want to connect with you. One of our customers has actually started a link, or not a link, but a comment series on our Always in Stitches Insiders page, which is on our Facebook page, which everybody's posting their pictures so we can have names to go with the faces, or faces, I guess, to go with the names. Because we see you guys comment, but we just know you by this weird little abbreviation of something that we don't know who that is. So it's so cool to see your faces. Thank you for the one who's said, I'm going to do that. And we had a gal, Deanna, was in here who's watched us on YouTube. And she was meeting her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend. And we just had the best time chatting with them. So they came in, take pictures with Peter and take pictures with Dawn and with us. We're glad to do it. So please don't hesitate to say hello if you're in the building and check us out because we do want to talk to you. What I want to show you today is some really fun stuff we got in. It's in the knitting department, but I'm just going to tell you right out. I bought one of these for me to travel with my jewelry. It's a Notions case, and this one's open. They come in white, pink, blue, and green. See, I know my colors. Wasn't that pretty good? But look how this thing opens. So it's this little compact, looks like a miniature suitcase. Like, can you see that coming off the thing at the airport? Okay, so you open it up, and there's like 4 little places here, which if I was knitting, you know, I might put my stitch markers in there, or if I was, you know, taking this for jewelry, which is what I bought it for, I'm thinking I could put some little earrings in there, and then it opens up this way, and look, there's a big compartment here. So I'm thinking kind of a bigger necklace in there, or, you know, if I was putting my darning needles and things like that for sewing. And then here's some little places here. Isn't that not the coolest? I just think this is a fun little, you know, wah-wah to put your junk in. I love it. I think it's adorbs. So anyway, we have these in different colors. They're $11.99, and they're called Knit Kits. Knit K-I-N-I-T Kits, K-I-T-S, Knit Kits Notions Case. So you can buy it on the website if you want. I'm just saying, what a cute little stocking stuffer. Or, you know, we're always looking for, at least I am. I'm always looking for something to give to my kids for Christmas. Stick in their stocking. And, I don't know. There's lots of uses for this. Like if you were a fisherman. Okay, here's the thing. What about this, Peter? If you were a fisherman, you could put like little fly ties in there, your little flies and your hooks. And I don't fish, but if I did. Oh well, I just think it's a cool little gadget. We're all about the gadgets here. So that's a fun thing. Another thing that came in is this is like a slap bracelet. So you can, it's easy to take with you wherever you go, but it's for a sock. It's for knitting socks. And so don't quote me on this, but I do know this is inches and this is centimeters. I can read that part. But I believe what you can do is put this in the bottom of a sock, and then it'll come up here and tell you if you've knitted it long enough based on the sock, the shoe size that they wear. So I feel sure there's a place you can go to a website and find out how to use this. But what a handy little, I mean, even if, I gotta be smarter than the bracelet. Even if you're not a knitter, I mean, just having this handy when you're stitching would be a nice little thing. So it's a slap bracelet. Isn't that fun? Again, it comes in 3 colors. Yeah, just a fun little cutesy-tootsy little gadget. And then, as I'm standing here, there's another gadget I want to show you, and this has such crossover. So we bought these because they've been using it to hold the fabric back when they do cross stitching. But I have these in my sewing room, and I'm using them for all kinds of stuff. Like if I want to bungee a little cord together, or if I need to hold something together. These are the dumbest little gadget, but man, are they helpful. I don't know how. Magnetic cable ties, 4-inch, 6 per package. Just another little gadget that we carry. You guys were commenting that you love seeing these kind of things. This is a handy little tool. There's a lot of crossover. This was not made for stitching, but I can tell you I found places to use it in my sewing room that I never even considered once I had it on hand. So that's it for back here. Let me tell you a couple things about classes while we're back here, just because it's going to get crazy when we go up there and talk. And there's lots of people coming in and out, which we love, but the noise is a little distracting in the background sometimes. So Crochet with Kayla, that class has really just blown up. So if you're coming in the store and you want to take the Crochet with Kayla class, the amigurumi. Did I say it right?
I don't know. Pam's
giggling over there. Did I say it right? I did. She's shaking her head. Oh my gosh, I said amigurumi. I said it twice. I'm so excited. I have a new word.
Well, Jessica cringes every time.
Jessica cringes every time I say. Poor little Jessica's like, she gets epileptic and has a twitch that kind of starts in her eye when I say words wrong, but it's okay. It's not. Oh well, anyway, amigurumi class. If you want to take that, you need to be a skilled crocheter in the sense that you need to be able to make a magic loop. You need to know how to do like a half crochet and a whole crochet, and it says on the website exactly what you need to do, but it's not a beginner class. The good news is if you don't know how to do those things, she's offering 2 opportunities to learn what you need to know to take that class. One is crochet a baby blanket, where it's a series of I think 12 sessions, 10 or 12, where each month she teaches you a new stitch. So it's going to be an awesome class, especially for those beginner crocheters. It's Wednesday evenings and Saturdays, something like that. It's not during the regular work week because she has a full-time job. Then the other one that she's doing is a little amigurumi that you learn to make a small project so that if you've never done amigurumi before, if you've had some crochet, you can take that class and get the hang of it. So I'm really excited. We learned a little bit about what people don't know and what they do know and how to structure those classes more effectively. And we do still have as well for crochet on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4, a lovely lady named Anita who comes in and she can kind of help you if you're stuck on something or if you want to start a project and those hours work for you. Another good class. That class is not on our website, but it does meet every Tuesday and Thursday. And you just come in and deal with her directly on the fees for that. It's $10 for that 2-hour class, which is a good deal. There isn't anything Anita hasn't made or can't make or makes in about 2 minutes. She's amazing talent as well. And then the other class I want to talk about is Jennifer's Skill Building Series. Wow, that has turned into such a great class. Have you seen any of her classes, Peter? He's rattling his head, shaking it. No, she first of all,
but I've worked with her and I've listened to how she helps, how she would help customers. And so I have had the experience of getting to hear how structured her format is when she is discussing like quilts and stuff.
Yeah, she's very knowledgeable.
She's an amazing resource.
She is an amazing resource, and it's an outstanding class. I need to take them, frankly. I could learn so much from her, but it is a continuing series. We have expanded it to have a few more people. The next session she's doing, I think, has two parts to it. The first part's lecture. The second part is actually bring in your sewing machine, I'm pretty sure, because it's about piecing. So Jennifer's skill building classes, I would suggest you sign up for those now because it's selling out quick. The other classes are ones we've already talked about. Some of them are already sold out. I'm sorry, just keep watching. We update classes all the time. Okay, now you know what time it is. Fabric. We're going to go up front and find all this fabric that just came in. Okay, on the way up to fabric, Peter and I got trapped, which was a good thing. This is Lori Holt's 100% cotton. She's calling it chunky thread. Which is kind of funny. Isn't it, Peter? I mean, what a weird name.
Well, we'll go with that since that's what she put on the label.
Yes, but what would you call it?
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because
Okay.
I'm not Lori Holt.
Well, that's true. We aren't Lori Holt, so she can call whatever she wants. It's
That's
her
right.
product.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. But it's technically, if I'm wrong, correct me, Peter, it's a DK weight cotton yarn. And I love, Peter said this the other day, he goes, well, it's got to be a yarn because it won't go in your sewing machine. Which, you know, you could, if you did reverse bobbin work, get away with putting this in your machine. It might be kind of fun. And I would certainly use it for couching. You could do it that way. But there are, I think, 32 colors here now. We have all 40 colors on order. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely weight of fiber. Dawn was gracious enough. I'm going to take it off of here and then I'll have to try and get it back on, which will be an adventure. But we'll do it. So Dawn crocheted for us from her collection of this thread, which she added to because she bought one of everything.
So before you say that, I just wanted to say I think this would knit up great for baby sweaters, like little baby jackets, baby hats, baby mittens.
Baby,
Okay, go ahead.
baby stuff
Yeah.
would do great. So here's a little crocheted granny square, which is kind of the basic general, everybody who's ever crocheted's made a granny square, I believe. Except for me. But I'm learning.
And me.
Oh, have you never made a granny square either?
I went straight to doilies.
Okay, well, we're going to have to, like, teach each other then. But anyway, this is a granny square knit out of this, and it's yummy. It's, when you say cotton yarn, I always kind of go, ooh, because it always feels scratchy, I think, and it also tends to be loose, and it loses its shape, I guess, for lack of better words, because it is cotton. But this is different. The way this is wound and spun, it stays nice and together. There's 140 yards on a skein, which is a pretty significant amount. I mean, that's enough. And we bought it because, first of all, Lori has lots of fun projects coming that will use this kind of stuff. They're not quite here yet, but we're thinking punch needle. This would be great for punch needle. We were just talking about crochet. This will be wonderful for crochet. It will do a beautiful job crocheting. For those of you who do little, like, you know when you take a blanket or a piece of fabric and you put an edge on it, this would be great for that. For like blanket stitch binding on the edge of something. You could use it for crochet. The little amigurumi, the little ones, the tiny ones, this would be the bomb.
I can't wait to see what Lori Holt's going to do with it.
I know. We've got some patterns coming from her when her next line ships using this chunky thread. It's beautiful. It's just the loveliest stuff. Price point on it, I'm to understand, is about right. I thought for the yardage, it really is appropriate. It's 140 yards. So come in and check it out. I think you'll like it.
The colors are stunning,
Oh my
though.
gosh. Can you tell which is her colors are her favorite right here? I want an Afghan made out of just like these two cubbies right here.
Well, this is definitely Lori Holt's color palette.
It is her color palette for sure. And it is lovely.
Anytime we carry her fabric, like these are colors that she uses.
Absolutely. So I think you're going to see a lot of crossover in the projects we've got coming with our new fabric line using this chunky thread. That's why we ordered it in, because it's going to be really popular with her patterns. So be watching. We'll be doing it with some punch needle. Okay, now we're going to go up to fabric. I'm not teasing you. I'm really going to walk to fabric. Okay, Peter? Let's hit it. All right. So we were headed to the front to look at the fabric, and the fabric is so spanking brand new. It's not even hit the front yet. By the time you see this video, it will be there. Deborah's still back here cutting panels and getting on kits and stuff like that. So we're going to get you in the double top secret. Say hey,
Hi,
Pet,
Deborah.
Hi.
There you go. So this line is called, that's not what the word is. This one is called Honey and Clover. It's from the Northcott Company.
This is a bag.
Oh, has it got a bag panel?
Yeah, a bag panel.
Ooh, we'll be making that into a sample. Oh, it's canvas weight too. Loving this. Look how pretty this is. I love the purple in it. It's a pretty purple. So there's your bag. Looks got the straps on it and the outside of the bag. I would probably buy some fabric to line it because, you know, that's the way we roll. So So you might want to consider that. The instructions are here on the panel. Loving that. They even show you how to do a gusset, which is nice because sometimes that's hard. There's the whole bag. Look how fun that is. What a cutesy bag. Very cute. So, bag panel, that'll sell out. Those, when we get these panels that have bags on them, they just kind of fly out the door, man. Oh, I didn't fold it pretty. So I'll have to refold that one. But look how pretty this is. It's Clover. Clover and honey. I love Clover. It's such a pretty flower. Look at the bees. Oh, there's the pattern. This is a pattern.
It's going in the kits.
So here's the pattern that we're going to have. Now here's the dilemma with this pattern. You have a white border or a black border. It's an option. The inside part of the quilt is the same, but the border you can choose which you want. So the way we're going to pack the kit is we're not going to put the border in it. There'll be no borders. Is that what you got?
No borders.
No borders.
So is it border at
So
your own
why-
risk?
Well, so the border that you're going to pick, you will still have the white or the black that you can pick from, and you can pick your own border. So when you get the kit, it will only make the interior part of the pattern, and then you can pick a white or a black border, okay? So that'll be really clear. The white border is directional, the black border is non-directional, so you need a little more if you do white and then a little less if you do the black border. But we're packing the kit so you have it either way. This is lovely. I'm loving this. There's bees. Look at these. Okay, there's a name for that thing right there, and I can't think of it.
Beehive.
It's got a weird name.
Skeep. S-K-E-P.
What is it, Dawn?
Skeep.
Skeep.
Scap. Scap?
Skeep. Skeep.
Scap.
Skep.
I've heard Lenine call it a scap.
Okay, well, we'll call it.
According to where you're from.
Depends on. Yeah, it's like a crick in a creek. You know, tomato. We did that today too. So, anyway, this is one kind.
So what's that called? Is that a bee scap too?
I don't know.
It's got drawers.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
a hive.
That's a hive.
There you go.
Why isn't that a hive?
We need to have Mr. Baston in here. He's the one who we have honey, by the way. We sell honey. We sell local honey.
I put that local honey in my tea.
Oh, I put that local honey on everything. So here's this anyway fun line.
Scrambled eggs.
I haven't tried it
eggs.
yet.
That's different. Life is the flower, love is the honey. Isn't that sweet? Look at this one with the bees and the butterflies. Really pretty. Yeah, that one's lovely with the black background. Here's the border stripe, 90-degree table runner or 60-degree table runner, whichever degree you like. So fun line, just a solid purple to go with it, which is lovely. Oh, look at the yellow with the purple. Isn't that? See, I picked that for my border. I mean, if you can do whatever you want for your border, they're all going to blend. So pick the one you like, or maybe this one.
Cappy, do you know what you would do with this one right here?
I would English paper piece that one.
Good answer.
And I have a new way to English paper piece, and we have the supplies, and I'm going to show you this new technique that is very cool. Then the other thing that we have, and we're interrupting Deborah's work here.
No, you're fine.
This came in from the Michael Miller Color Company. This is Chill and Grill. We have a similar line out there, but this one's a little more cutesy. But it's along the same idea. It's the barbecue grill stuff, because we're getting into that time of year. This would make great aprons. This would make a great table set. Here's the bark. Here's the the tools. Appliances, I try to say. Appliances. They're appliances. And then there's some English paper piecing right there. Look, they're already cut up ready for me.
That's right. Or you can do yo-yos. Dawn!
Yo-yos!
You can do yo-yos. Look, Dawn.
A bazillion yo-yos.
Covered buttons.
Covered buttons.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cute?
A pin, what is it called? A needle minder?
Needle minder. And then that was Michael Miller's Chill and Grillin'. Chill and Grillin'. Oh no, Ready for Barbecue. Ready for Barbecue. Sorry, Ready for Barbecue. Then this one is another Michael Miller, and it's called Butterfly Oasis. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Look how pretty. Look, it matches her. You matched the fabric today, Deborah.
Deborah.
Yay. This has a real watercolory look to it. But again, these lavenders that you guys love so much that we can't ever keep enough lavender in the store. Look at this great stripe. Perfect bias cut binding. Love the plaids. There's 3 different plaids. There's a blue, a pink, and a multicolor. So check out the website. Go to fabrics. Go to Michael Miller.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, aren't those gorgeous? And you can see this particular fabric line is Butterfly. Butterfly Oasis. Or, yeah, Butterfly Oasis. There you go. And then this one is Michael Miller, and it's ready for barbecue. So, but there's more fabric out front to show you. This is just what's in the back.
Is there anything else back here?
What else is back here, Deborah? We need to show them. Anything you can think of?
No.
No? All right. Well, we'll move back out to the front then. Trying to get you. There's so much to see. You know, we're 9,000 square feet. You can't get it all in 30 minutes, but
Did
we
you
get
show
as
them
much
this
as we can.
panel?
Oh, no, I didn't show them this panel. See, Deborah. Thank you.
Deborah.
Deborah's the bomb. So when you call and place an order, Deborah's the gal you talk to most of the time.
See, that's the panel that goes.
Okay, gotcha. So when you're picking your board, upside down. When you're buying the kit, this is the panel that will be in the kit that you can choose your borders for. But you don't have to buy the kit to buy the panel. You can buy the panel and, you know, make pillows out of it, make table runners, make placemats, make a tote bag. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. I like that. Now, I watched her fold this, and it was so perfect that it came out with the right stuff in the right place. Let me see if I can do it. Looky there. Shows up with Be Happy. Be happy. All right. I think we've seen the back of the shop. Other than everybody want to say hi back here. There's Dawn.
Hi.
There's Dawn. Dawn's over there. Nancy's over there. He's got to go slower. He makes people sick.
Hi, Dawn.
Don't get sick.
All right, here's the fabric that's already on the sales floor. Everything else you've seen was in the back, but it'll be out by the time you watch the video. This line is from the Maywood Company, Maywood Studios. It's called Birdsong. And I don't know about you, but the birds at my house are singing. How about the birds at your house, Peter?
They're going nuts.
We have 2 or 3 different bird feeders that we fill, and we've got one that has peanuts and corn on it, and it sits on the ground, and the birds, and it looks like a little picnic table. It's so funny. I got it at Aldi. It's the cutest little table. But the peanuts disappear first, and my husband was lamenting that, you know, they only eat the peanuts. Well, yesterday I saw them eat the corn too. So, but they sing. There's a pair of cardinals outside my window that just will not shut up. They just are constantly blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so this is called Birdsong. Really, really pretty line. Jelly rolls, charms, layers. Make those quick and easy quilts. And this is such a gentle fabric. So soft. Look how pretty this is. I wouldn't necessarily call it, well, I kind of maybe would call it directional. This feels like they're not upside down. The other way they felt upside down. But the fabric has a great hand to it, but it looks like a linen, even though it's not. It looks like a linen. This is from Maywood Studios, Birdsong. Look at this pretty one. That would English paper piece. Oh my gosh. That would be so pretty. It's got kind of a seafoam green and then a pale aqua with it. It's so beautiful. I don't know if Dawn has seen this or not, because she likes green. Look at this toile. This is like a toile. Look how pretty that is. I can see this in home deck too. This would cross over to home deck pretty easily. That's really pretty too, with that kind of dusty pink in it. And then all these same ones again now in that dusty pink color. Here's pink with the green on it. Loving that. And then it goes to this beige color. And then here's your deeper oranges and kind of a, not really pumpkin. I don't know what color you would call that. I don't know what color they calling it. Sometimes they give it a name. Rose. Birdsong Rose. Yeah, maybe. So that one's a pretty one. Love that. Very, very nice. Well done. And then the next one we're going to go look at is Wyndham. Here we go. And I think it says Charms, Layers, and Jellies. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Here's Charms. And here's Layers. Right here are my layers. And jelly rolls. So we got all three of your pre-cut options there. This is really fun. This is one of those that's that kind of modern 30s vibe, I feel, which is really kind of a trend. Oh gosh, it just keeps going and going, doesn't it? So this is by the Wyndham Company. It's called Garden Party. Went to a garden party. Look at this one. Isn't that fun?
That's fun.
That is just stitch it and you're done.
Your block's already done.
Yeah, that's a cheater panel for sure. So this whole rounder on the top has all these fabrics. That's pretty. The red and blue, pinks. Look at this green with the orange and the navy. That's really nice too. Lovely, lovely fabric. Now these are smaller bolts, guys. These are 10-yard bolts, which tells me it's going to sell fast. So if you're seeing something and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to put that on my quilt for a border or a back or something like that, you're going to have to get in and get your fabric because it's going to be gone. So we go from yellows to reds and blues. Look at this. That's a daisy with a dot in the middle. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's really nice.
It is nice. What a great, great neutral. And then there's a white on white, which is always nice to have for your background. Oh, look at the daisies with the blue background.
That's pretty.
Isn't that fun? These are great. I haven't seen them since I ordered them off the card. Look at this. Another one that's directional. Well, no, it isn't. They put it both directions. Okay, I'm liking that. A lot of the times when fabrics are directional, they didn't used to become so directional. But now, because so many of the designers are using graphic programs to create their fabric, you get specific directional fabric. Used to be we didn't have as much specific directional. But you have to be aware of that when you're purchasing fabric, that you get enough if something is directional that you can make your project, because it can really mess you up if you make a bag or a quilt and they're upside down. It drives me crazy. Some people don't care. I'm one of those that I like everything oriented in the right direction, because it's kind of hard for me to stay that way sometimes. Right? So I need all the help I can get. Okay. We are having a demo sale in the machines department. I will tell you that. All the Janome sewing machines right now are demo priced.
They're going fast.
Are they going fast? I had a suspicion they would. So be prepared if you're looking for a machine. This is the time to buy because they are on sale. So I can't give you the prices over the air, but you come in or call us. Well, we can't give them to you over the phone either, but if you come
It's an in-person only.
It's an in-person only sale, but if you come in, we will gladly walk you through the machine. You can decide, and if you like it, you can just take it home that day. Write us a check, pay us the cash, and walk out the door. And so we look forward to seeing you come in and shop that opportunity. And then meanwhile, Peter, what do you have to say to the group? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. He likes to stay behind the camera. We twist his arm and get him in front of the camera occasionally, but he's doing such a great work behind the camera and with our editing. We do call him Steven Spielberg in all sincerity. I mean, we really do. So if you want to come in and meet us, please do. Shop our website, www.alwaysandstitches1.com is the place to go. And please continue to come in and say hello to us and introduce yourselves. It is such a treat to see your sweet faces. And I hope if you have an opportunity to swing by, you do. A lot of people say they're traveling for the summer. Come on in, say hello. We'd love to give you a hug and put you in our pictures on our Facebook page or YouTube or Instagram or something. So hope you're having a great stitchy day. That's what we're going to do here. Happy stitching.